Okay. That should be everything. I think we're ready to start. Are you guys?
Hooray!
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
are.
So, hello to anyone watching the stream. I don't actually know how many of you are actually watching, but hello. Um, Welcome to this experiment where we're going to try playing through a bunch of Adventurers League modules by following like the actual rules of the Adventurers League, save for a couple which will come up when necessary. Um, my name is Ariel. If any of you somehow don't know that, um, would the people present like to go around and introduce themselves and their characters?
Hello, my name is Lise, and I'm playing Yoko. She is a halfling sorcerer wild magic.
Are we just doing names of class?
Names and class is fine. Yeah.
Okay. Hi. My name's Danny, and I am a human fighter named Ash Greycastle. And I have a cold. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Orion, do you want to go next?
I mean, I've gone this far without introducing myself. I don't feel a need to start now.
Then introduce your
that's not
character.
fair.
I'm playing Giri Sato. He's a human monk. As a heads up, if you guys have played Yakuza, think kind of like Kiryu because I'm unoriginal. But I'll try to not ape off of it so hard.
It's a mood.
At the very least, the concept is similar.
God, is there gonna be karaoke in this campaign?
I can't. I can't guarantee the answer will be no.
I can tell you that as part of character creation, I was allowed to be proficient in an instrument, and singing was allowed to be an instrument. So, can neither confirm nor deny any karaoke.
Alright, I'm
And,
gone. Bye, guys.
Okay,
No.
Mav, what are you playing?
Yeah, I'm playing Azarket, and he's a dragonborn fighter.
We got a pretty beefy party. We got 2 fighters, a monk, and a sorcerer. I'm excited, guys.
We just have to beat things up before they can hurt us. No heals.
There are a few
Not
other
run.
players that'll be peppering in as the evening goes on. They've already told me that they're going to be late, so. But their character tokens are at the bottom left of the stream layout. So, as we've where we last left our heroes off stream, they were at a party, where a banquet had been held by 2 celebrity gnomish wizard chefs by the name of Gyri and Gorsey, in the establishment of Madame Friona's Tea Kettle in the city of Flan. Flan is a frontier town in the Moonsea region of Faerun. It's been destroyed and rebuilt more times than your average medieval peasants can count.
Shit.
But each time it's been rebuilt, it has grown more, I guess, hardier. The people have. But also, one thing that has happened recently is that there have been whispers of massive amounts of corruption within the city's hierarchy. And also there are other whispers of further out beyond the safety of the town, where there speaks of dragon activity and a group that worships them. But that's neither here nor there. Where we find our heroes at they were told that Madame Friona's tea kettle was the place where adventurers could find work and avoid the hassle associated with other places in Flan. So far, that has been true. Madame Friona, a stout and officious halfling who runs the establishment with her 5 daughters, has proven an excellent hostess. Although you have had to share a common bunk room with several other adventurers, you are preparing to bunk down for the evening when one of Friona's daughters peeks into the room. She calls a few of the adventurers, including specifically the 4 of you, into the hall. Pardon my interruption, says the halfling girl named Reese, one of Friona's 5 daughters, just shy of adulthood. A chap just came into the common room downstairs and asked me to fetch you. Something about some coin needing to change hands for an easy job? She plays with her curly red hair nervously.
Is the time currently like are we about to go to sleep, or we're just kind of just like winding down currently?
I would
To
say
sleep.
winding down. As I said, you're sharing a bunk with like 10 other
Okay.
people. And they've all passed out from food comas from the banquet.
All right.
So you
Yoko's
you can see
gonna.
Reese is kind of like beckoning you guys into the hall so as not to wake the others.
Alrighty. So Yoko's gonna putting your
Wait,
pants back on.
Ash, what did you say?
Ash is putting his pants back on.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, Yoko's gonna look like left to right. Her bandana still full of berries from the the banquet, and she's gonna nod, still eating the berries, and just head on over to her.
Reese nods at the 4 of you respectfully and says, he is downstairs in the common area. Obviously I cannot keep a solid accent for one character for so long. I don't know why. I'm slowly switching over to Australian.
It's okay, I understand. I understand.
That's a mood.
I can't tell you much about him other than the fact that he was wearing he's wearing a hood. He definitely seems the type that he doesn't want any attention. He's the kind of person that if you accept this job, he probably wants discretion, just from the vibe I was getting from him.
Understandable. I tried really hard to have a voice for this character, that I got sick.
Ain't that a myth?
But you do have a voice for him.
It's a work in progress.
That's valid.
I mean, he sounds like a trustworthy guy. Might as well, right?
Hey,
Danny, are you okay?
Danny, don't die, please.
This is the first stream.
It's only the first session, 5 minutes in.
I'm alive.
So going down into the common area, you can see the leftovers from the feast are being served to the townsfolk who are gathering in. Now that the party is over, the tea kettle's normal business has more or less returned, well, to normal. In the corner, you can see a man in a deep blue cloak, with his hood up, idly playing with a knife on his on the table, with the knife and a coin. He looks up and sees the group of you. You can't make out any real details of his face, other than that he appears to have 5 o'clock shadow or stubble. He doesn't beckon you or anything, but he does make an acknowledgement of, a nod of acknowledgement that he's noticed you.
Is that the person we're supposed to get our... who's looking for us, I guess?
I guess so.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Alright, Ash is gonna go over, sit at the table, and flip a chair around backwards, and sit on it like that with his arms crossed on the back of the chair.
Damn, so cool. Um, uh, Before I head over to the table, I'm gonna give out all of the other berries that I still haven't eaten to the like the townsfolk, and then I'll head over to the table. Just kind of quietly sit down by a table.
Giri, Azarket?
Yeah, so Cat isn't gonna make a lot of specific motions. He's probably just gonna walk over there and sit down like a normal person.
Yeah,
I've
that
never
sounds about
played
right.
normal characters.
I mean,
Throwback
as
to
no-
Nada and her mirror.
Yeah. I mean, as normal as you can be for like a dragon person, essentially.
The man nods as you all sit down. And
I reach
specifically,
out my hand
he
for a shake.
says, "Thank you for meeting with me." He looks to Azarket and nods. Watcher. It's a long. I'm glad that I was able to track you down.
He'll just return a nod.
He like pulls out like a small like pendant from under his cloak, that has a crystalline harp
Hmm.
design before stowing it back away.
Yeah, I think Razorcat would just, acknowledge it.
I have a job for you, and your coterie.
All right. What are the details?
We have received intelligence from someone who wishes to conduct an illegal purchase. One that, if we didn't catch this early on, could spell, well, catastrophe for many, many people.
Hmm.
And the four of you are in a unique position to pull off this job. As he says this, he keeps making glances at Giri. Basically, the sense of the job is, I would like you, the four of you, to pose as this person, this buyer, and their coterie. I say this specifically because your companion here, he gestures to Giri, bears an uncanny resemblance to the man that we captured.
Oh, then it seems like we are the exact people for this.
Yoko's gonna look at Giri. Are you sure it's not your twin?
I'm not sure what exactly he means.
I mean, you and this buyer, you look astoundingly alike. Now, what this seller is selling is a red dragon egg.
That's not good.
Wait, you mean a dragon? And she points over at Darn, I am so sorry. What is your character's name? The Dragonborn.
Azorcat.
Azarcat, thank you. Wait, you mean a dragon? And she points to like Azarcat, or a dragon? And she kind of like does like the nyapos, but like the like with her like fingers, kind of like clawed, and she does like a grr face.
Well, I didn't hatch from an egg personally, but so I
Oh.
think we can assume a dragon.
It is,
Oh,
yes,
that's
an actual red dragon. Now, I must inform you, this is not a combat mission. We want no bloodshed, none of that. What I have here, he reaches into his pouch and pulls out a small, it looks like a piece of glass etched into the shape of an arrow. When you conduct the purchase, I want you to plant this on a member of their in a member of their group. I don't care where, as long as it is unnoticed. We will use this to track them after the sale is completed. Once you have planted this unnoticed, your job is complete, and the gold can change hands. But you have to be able to convince this seller that you are the buyer, and that is all you will introduce yourself as, is the buyer, and you will refer to the seller as the seller.
Okay, you got some parameters to work in, I guess.
It's okay, I'm taking notes.
As he speaks,
And if they ask for anything more specific?
I'm sorry?
And if they ask for anything more specific?
From our intelligence, they should not. But if they do, I would suggest winging it. You are an independent buyer. You are not beholden to any organization. None of the activities out west that are rumored about. You're just a collector of oddities. And as he says this, he also reaches out and pulls out a pouch, and places it on the table. As you hear some inside, you hear rattling. He loosens the drawstrings of the pouch, and he pulls out some. You see diamonds.
Ooh.
This is what you will be using to conduct the sale, to conduct the purchase.
Alright.
That's a lot of diamonds.
Selling in diamonds?
It's so pretty.
He chuckles a bit and shakes his head. I regret to inform you that these are false.
Oh,
But
it's so pretty.
they are well enough created to fool most outlaws with just a glance. Giri, actually, give me a insight check.
Okay. An 11.
Oh, also, Yoko, give me an insight check. I didn't even notice that
Nice.
your thing.
Yeah, I just want to see how pretty they are.
Yeah. Giri, you can tell he's telling the truth. They're fake. But, they're really well-made fakes.
Yeah, I assume that's what I know. I was like, are you sure these are fake?
You must have a really good craftsman.
It helps to know the right people.
Well, hopefully the buyers won't, or the sellers won't know the difference.
Now, when this task is complete, bring the egg back to the stables behind the tea kettle. I will meet you there and take possession of it.
Yoko raises her hand to ask a question.
Go on.
What if they have somebody that can inspect the diamonds to check if they're real or not?
They should not. From what I understand, the seller is a elven woman who is only going to be there with her guards.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Do you have any other questions?
Ash's hand is still up, waiting for a handshake.
He takes Ash's hand and shakes
Finally.
it.
Nice to meet you. My name's Ash.
He smiles a bit. I hope
That was
that
all
my
I
trust.
wanted.
I hope that my trust in you four is not misplaced. Azurkat,
Oh, I'm sure we can do this.
if this job is if this job is done well and correctly, I will put in a good word with our employers.
Thank you. It would be much appreciated.
He nods. As for the rest of you, and this goes for Azurkat as well, your payment for this job will be 200 gold pieces upon completion of the work.
That's a pretty pet.
Though, that makes me wonder, what are you gonna be doing with the egg?
We will make sure it falls into the right hands. Into the hands of someone not of the metallic tribes, for they will just see to the egg's destruction. We would like to make sure this hatchling is able to be raised correctly outside of the chromatic culture and society.
She quickly nods. Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you have any other questions?
So where exactly we're supposed to meet these people?
There's a small farmstead about 30 minutes to the north of here.
Walking?
Oh.
Yes, you will be walking.
Ash does that like fist pump thing. He loves walking.
I'm so tired of walking.
I'll carry you. It's okay.
Oh, piggyback ride, yes!
Free strength training.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Hi, Richard.
Hello.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I'm actually out babysitting my niece, but I got my charger so I can at least kind of play.
All right.
Alright.
You can hop in the next chapter.
Cool.
Okay.
How long do you guys think you're gonna be? Just
Maybe
so I
30 minutes.
just think. Oh, okay, cool. I'll be back in the place by then. So, all right, cool. I'll be back in 30.
Okay.
All right, thanks. See you.
All right. And he with that interruption out of the way, he also speaks up saying, "The meet is in 1 hour. Make your preparations, and let this business be dealt with swiftly, efficiently, and with no fuss.
Hmm.
Lest we get
Yep.
lest you attract the attention of the Black Fist."
I will just keep my mouth shut because that is not my specialty. But I am just, I forgot the word you used for it. I'm just one of the gang.
The Black Fist is it's the local boys in blue, the guards, the
I'm part of like the coterie? Coterie?
no, they're they're the what in the police brutality is this shit?
Wonderful. But I was specifically referring to the word you used for the posse, the group of people with the seller or the buyer. I forgot.
Oh,
We're the
yes,
buyer.
yes.
I was referring
Yes,
to the
we are.
specific word. I couldn't
The word I
remember
used, the word I used for the seller's posse was the coterie, but yeah.
I'm just one of the posse with my muscles.
They are the seller. We are the buyer.
Mhm.
See, this is why I have an 8 in intelligence.
Specifically me, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Giri is the buyer.
Yeah.
I lightly sock Giri on the arm. Looks like I'm part of your posse.
Yeah, seems that way.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go grab my gear from my room. Seems like we're on a bit of a time crunch.
Most likely.
Yeah, same. Sorry, continue.
No. You guys are just doing your prep for getting like going, right?
Hmm.
Did you want to do anything else in town before you left? After all, the meeting is in an hour and it's about a 20 to 30-minute walk.
I imagine some of that time we should spend planning our strategy.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. I am not the brains of the group.
I mean, neither is Azurcat, but he at least has some idea of how these things go, with being his work and all. But yeah.
This wouldn't be Giri's first rodeo doing this sort of thing, so
I think this is probably Ash's first rodeo.
This is definitely Yoko's first rodeo.
I think Ash likes the simple, like, go out and beat something up type jobs.
Right?
sometimes that is where it ends up going, but not
Like, she
always.
doesn't.
Huh?
No, I'm just saying that Yoko doesn't even know what a black market is.
Okay. We'll see how this pans out then, I guess.
Should we make a plan, just so like a game? A game plan. So like we know that Giri's gonna be the buyer
And the face of
and the
Us.
face of the group.
yeah. But we do need someone to be able to plant that tracking device, and whether that's Eerie or whether that's someone else. Yeah.
Who has good decks?
I can
I
be
think,
pretty
I think I have the best decks.
But eyes are gonna be on you as the.
Yeah.
fire.
Do we have some way of like disguising the tracker? Because my
What does the
first
tracker
my
look like?
because it was like a glass arrow, or was it a piece of glass with an arrow etched into it, or was it a glass arrow?
It's a glass arrow. It's almost like reflective.
Okay.
How big is it?
Like almost like think like the last joint of your index finger.
Oh wow, it's pretty small.
How big are
So
these
far-
diamonds? Because the easy solution could be to just put it in the bag.
You
Then
think they
they'll
did
see it
the
when they
bag?
open it up.
No, but you can put all the diamonds out, like empty the bag, put the thing in the bottom, and then refill it with the diamonds. It's like at the very bottom.
Yeah, but when they eventually open up the pouch and you'll count the diamonds,
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
see the little arrow. So
We could attach the thing to the bag in the inside.
Yeah, if we sew a little extra pouch in, sure.
That's
A
true.
false bottom? Does anybody have
Or-
like sewing
or-
history?
Or just yeah, I like that idea. Put it in the bag and then patch around it. So
Yeah,
even
that
if they dump the whole thing,
Yeah. Yeah, that could
Uh,
work.
They did specifically say on one of the like
People,
other
though.
people. Do you think that would make a difference?
well,
It depends on the kind of item it is, I guess.
Yeah, because they can toss out the bag.
that's true.
I assume it's so that they could follow it back to like their base or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I can be kind of sneaky. Like out of the game, I'm a +2 to my decks.
Yeah.
Plus,
Okay.
I mean that's probably our best bet is to have like somebody.
If they have some sort of transportation planted on the transportation.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Because I mean, it's a 20-minute walk for us, but who knows how far it'd be for them.
Mhm.
We can kind of scope it out when we get there too, but
Yeah.
At least we've thought it through a little bit.
So do you guys head there?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm ready. Do you want to
Yeah.
piggyback ride, Yoko?
Heck yeah!
Hop on.
Yeah, Yoko just hops onto Ash.
Ash
Okay.
is used to this because of his many siblings.
How many siblings does Ash have?
Ash has 2 brothers and 3 sisters.
Oh my god.
Excellent. Is Ash the runt of the litter?
No, Ash is the second son. He's absolutely the biggest and beefiest.
Beefy boy.
So, finding the farmstead that the Harper agent was describing is not hard at all. The fields are full of wheat and barley. And the barn next to the barn is a large silo where the crops are kept. Stepping into the barn, you see a woman, a sinewy elf in gray clothes. She smiles at the 3 humans that are heavily armored behind her. I told you they would come. A dragon age is much too valuable to pass up. The elf turns back to you. Now, let's do this quickly. Here is what you asked for. She holds a very large hide backpack towards you. You throw the payment over to me, and we will leave the egg here. We will exit the barn, and then you can leave after 5 minutes have passed. No fuss, no muss. She pauses and looks at you more closely. Hold on. Something's not right here. She's like inspecting Geary very closely. Like there's something off.
Hmm.
I
Ash,
did change my hairstyle a couple days ago.
Give me a persuasion check.
Boy, you get your
Actually,
hair
no. Give me a
done.
deception check. Deception.
Wait, which one? Perception or persuasion?
I said persuasion, but deception.
Oh, deception. Oh, okay. Wow.
No!
Well, so much for that.
Does someone else have proficiency in deception?
I do have persuasion and deception.
Well, no. I'm asking if if anyone else wants to use the help action.
I have
Um,
intimidation.
I don't have proficiency, but I have a +3.
That's not gonna do it.
I
Fuck.
have proficiency in persuasion, but
You know what? I think I'll let you use persuasion to help out. So, Geary, give me another roll.
Oh
This is going great.
This is already off to a bad start.
Ugh.
okay.
I'm really not sure it's just your hair.
Oh gosh.
I don't know. She looks to her guards. Didn't the buyer describe himself as having a crooked nose? One of the guards thinks for a moment before nodding. I'm pretty sure that's what our employers said that the buyer was supposed to look like.
I think Azarket would step up and be like, well, healing magic these days is quite more advanced than we realized, and it set his nose right up.
You think
It looks
somebody who
great.
can't afford a dragon's egg couldn't afford some plastic healing magic?
You got
Exactly.
plastic surgery.
Azarket, give me a persuasion roll with advantage.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
Ooh,
Hey.
oh my god.
The elf thinks for a moment before shaking her head.
Yay!
I guess a buyer is a buyer. So, money. Payment? She holds out her hand for you to throw the bag of diamonds.
You gotta show us the dragon egg first. How do we know you really have it?
They did show it to
Exactly.
us.
Shrewd. She opens the
This
backpack.
This isn't my first time.
She opens the
But-
backpack, and you guys see the telltale shell, the shine of what looks to be a dragon egg. The egg has very notable red scales all over its shell.
Okay. And I'm also a dragon scholar, so I can ID them on site.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. That's what the little optional feature.
Oh,
that
you took it? Okay, cool.
I did. But yeah, does it look real to me, I guess?
Azarket, you actually notice something absolutely looks off about this dragon egg.
Mm.
But you would need to get a
mention
closer look.
that
You would
then.
need to get a closer look at it to
Right.
like tell what
Well,
specifically.
Well, I'll say that then, like, that I'm not sure that it's a real egg, and I would like to inspect it closer.
Give me another persuasion roll. No advantage.
Okay.
Holy
Oh!
shit! Nice.
They're the
A
good
crit! Yeah!
First crit of the night. Fuck yeah.
rolls. No, my first crit was a crit of the night.
That's fair.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You're right.
This one was just good.
But yeah.
Also, a quick question: who has the arrow and where is it right now?
I
I think Yoko
guess-
had it.
Yeah. Or did Yoko pick it up?
I don't think we said exactly who, but I think we were
No.
leaning towards Yoko.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let's assume that I have it then.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe
Take
then
Yoko with
Azarket
you.
would, yeah, maybe
You know-
Azarket would also reach out his hand for the arrow, or at least beckon for Yoko to follow. Whatever
Yeah, maybe
she
bring Yoko, because
decides.
There's some deliberation between the seller and the guards. It's very quiet. As the guards, they draw their bows,
what?
but they aren't aimed at you yet.
Yeah, it's just in case I try to make a run with it or whatever.
Ash is
seller-
gonna like tense up and like grip his warhammer,
This-
but like keep it down at the side.
Yoko's gonna raise her hands. Just straight up raise her hands.
The seller looks to Yoko, Giri, and Ash.
When I see Yoko put her hands up, I motion her to put her hands down. Like
Alright.
this is normal for these kind of exchanges.
Yeah.
I'll slowly put my hands back down then.
The three of you step away. I will only deal with the Dragonborn.
Yeah, so I think Azarket would like kind of try to make motion to Yoko to like slip him the arrow.
Yep. I'm going to like very like subtly give like Azarket the arrow. Would I have to roll anything for that?
Stealth with advantage. It's hard to see.
Stealth with advantage?
It's,
Alright.
it's small and like while it's reflective, it's also translucent.
It might just look like you're squeezing my hand, right? Who knows?
Alrighty, stealth it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
The arrow is placed on Azarket's person.
Cool.
Sorry.
No worries.
So yeah. As everyone like backs off, the guards are like aiming their bows at you just in case none of you try anything stupid. The seller approaches Azarket and allows Azarket to inspect the dragon egg closer. Give me an insight check real quick.
Insight check. I'm not very insightful.
So as you you get a better look at this dragon egg, you can actually tell it's fake. But something that I don't know if you can tell this by reading the room or telling it by just being in the presence of this person, seeing this elf up close. She might not even know it's fake.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay. Well,
That's pretty funny, actually.
I mean, it's not our
That's
job
pretty-
to determine if it's real or not. We just need
exactly.
That's true.
to.
I think
the diamonds are
Azurket's
fake.
just gonna be like, well, the job is to bring this back, so
Does he say
he's
that out
gonna be
loud?
like- he's just gonna be like, yeah, it looks real now that I'm up closer.
Of course it's real. I wouldn't be selling it to you if it wasn't for such a price.
He nods.
Can I insight that? Do I hear that?
Yes, you hear that. Go for it.
Can I insight that? Fuck.
Can you?
She's telling the truth, absolutely. She's not a crook, at least as far as you can tell.
Yeah, it seems about right.
I mean, for all we know, she is telling the truth, right? We don't know. So yeah, I guess then now that he's confirmed the egg is real, I guess he would like
It
motion to
definitely exists
Giri
on this
to bring
plane.
the diamonds.
She wants me to toss them.
Well, I mean, I'm already up there,
Well,
so
yeah.
where I think we've already kind of changed the method.
That nat 20 in persuasion completely changed the conditions of the test.
Yeah. But yeah. I guess we'll give her the diamonds that are also fake and maybe as they I don't even know. What is she wearing? By the way.
She was wearing like gray clothes.
So what are you wearing?
Yeah, exactly.
So I would say she's
Like,
probably
here's the-
wearing like a tunic, maybe like with some like leather bracers. But like
Okay.
she's definitely not trying to stand out.
Right. Then yeah, maybe as they part, Azurket will go for a handshake and try and slip the little arrow like
Inside her sleeve.
inside a bracer or inside her sleeve, depending on what she's wearing.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Sure.
And
Oh, that's terrible.
can I? Damn, what's everything?
Can I drop my shield to distract them a little bit?
Yeah, I was gonna do something like sneeze or something to distract.
Okay.
But you could still do that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna like drop my shield. It's heavy.
I'll allow that. Give me another roll, Azurket, for advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. The seller, like, she kind of laughs as she makes the swap with you.
Right. Yeah.
Your
and I'll
posse is
cradle-
kind of
yeah.
shite.
My what?
Your posse is kind of shite. Specifically,
Oh.
she's referring to Ash dropping the shield.
I'm like, well,
Ashley.
most of them are new.
Ash
We
like
had
waves
to.
his hand. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Picks it up. I'm so sorry. Drops it again. I'm so sorry.
She like walks back to her guard.
Yeah.
All right, boys, let's get out of here before the Black Fist shows up. She looks to the lot of you. Remember, 5 minutes, no fuss. She says
Yeah.
as the four of them make for the door.
5 minutes. Is she gonna burn the thing down while we're in here or something?
No, I think it'd be more likely that she would call the Black Fist on us, but we'll see.
Alright, I guess we wait.
Yeah, and
Yes.
wait 5 minutes and hope to leave without
I'm absolutely like listening at the door for sounds of them burning the barn down around us.
Okay.
It's actually really quiet. Give me a perception check.
That is not my strong suit. I'm a little dumb, but I'm strong, okay?
Yeah, it's quiet.
Sounds good.
I forgot
Oh, the
about that
Sprite.
so much. Oh my,
Right.
I hate everything.
Um,
I forgot I gave you Sprite.
um, but yeah, I think like once it's been like a few minutes, Azurket would confide to the group that the egg is fake.
Ash gas. Completely unaware that it could be fake.
Nanny.
Yanni.
So I kind of want to peek at the egg real quick, and can I roll like Arcana to see if it's like magical or like if there's like any magic in
Sure.
it or whatever? Just want to make sure it's nothing too crazy. Oh, 7.
Nothing you can. Nothing you can tell.
All right.
But yeah, a couple minutes pass and there's no sound of burning. You don't even smell smoke.
I guess we head out.
Yeah.
As you do, you are met with 3 beefy-looking individuals. One of whom is a burly-looking half-orc. He is brandishing a mace, and he's standing in the doorway of the barn.
Azurket would just mumble under his breath that he knew this was coming.
The toll for passage out of this barn is that egg. I'm sure you'll hand it over peacefully, so I don't have to take your lives instead.
Wait, does this count for no bodies, no bloodshed?
I don't think
He's flanked by,
I don't think they counted any. I don't think they were counting any third parties.
Yeah, showing up.
Geary, give me a history check with advantage, since you've been here for a little bit.
Ooh.
And you
Yeah,
would
God.
probably...
Can we like get some rolls outside of the single digits, please?
Absolutely not.
I will say you have no idea who these people are, but they are not wearing the armor associated with the Black Fist. Like flanking
That's
the half
regular
orc
bandits.
is 2 like humanoid. They look human, but they
Right.
like their faces are obscured.
Mm.
Can Ash
Would
try
they-
to intimidate them?
Go for it.
Okay.
What's Ash saying?
I'm gonna lift my shield, my warhammer, and, like flex my biceps, be like, "You don't want to mess with me."
Oh shit!
Oh my
Holy-
god, dirty 20! Okay.
There it is.
As you do this, like his posse, like they start to back up. Like
Ash is 6'3" and 210 pounds, just for reference.
Nice.
like
so
the posse
clinging on
clearly
to
does
Ash
not want
by the
to deal with. They don't want to deal with Ash. The leader of the group is less impressed. Calling out to his posse. You're really gonna let this person. I don't know what I was trying to go for there, but like the
That's
word that
okay.
was
I don't
the
think
word
he
that
was
was
at-
coming to my
This
tongue was
gym
like
bro.
this manling.
This
How tall-
absolute beefcake.
How tall is this guy by comparison?
The half orc?
Mm.
Oh, it's a half orc. Okay.
Yeah, he's 6'5".
Oh,
Aw, he's got 2 inches on me.
Yeah,
It's
the
not
half
your
orc-
size that matters, it's how you use it.
The half orc is not scared of you. Now his posse absolutely is. They're terrified. Like one of them actually like whispers out, "I thought we were dealing with a merchant."
And their posse.
Um, the half orc realizes that he's not gonna be able to talk his posse into this, and shakes his head ruefully and glares at the four of you. The welcomers send their regards. You haven't heard the last of us.
The welcomers? That's going in the player journal.
And the half orc spits in your direction as they leave.
I wink at him. Suggestively.
Ooh. Cool. Azurket
And
will
what?
give a nod to Ash in thanks. He didn't want to deal with that.
Well, it was no bloodshed, regardless of if they were associated or not, so I was trying.
Mhm.
And that's to give them our egg.
Egg. Air quotes.
Ariel, did the Harper contact say whether he would be still there when we come back, or were
He
we just
told
supposed
you
to
he
drop?
would meet you in the barn behind
so he would.
the tea kettle.
Right. Okay. Well, then I guess we'll go there now.
Okay. As promised, the Harper is there with a smile on his face as he sees the large pack that you're holding. I can trust the mission was a success.
I'll be like, yes and no. The egg's not real.
That was always a possibility, I guess. But the the trinket, it was planted, correct?
Yep.
Then our business is done, my friends.
Oh, wait, we ran into a group called the Welcomers? They wanted the egg.
That, of course they did. The Welcomers, they're the local thieves guild.
Oh.
They're
Going in the
trouble.
player journal.
Be careful around them. He sighs deeply and mutters, "We've seen an increased interest in all things related to dragons. We've also heard more dragon sightings in the Moonsea region and elsewhere. Keep your eyes and ears open for further information on dragons. It might save your life." With that, he pulls out the pouch. I believe I owe you these.
Does he still want the fake egg, by the way?
You can dispose of it if you'd like.
Okay, well, great. I will keep it then.
He
And
also speaks up, and as a reward for getting all this done correctly, he also reaches into his bag and pulls out a small vial and hands it to whoever wishes to take it.
Ash doesn't do drugs, he's straight edge.
What does the vial look like?
It is a potion of healing.
Oh shit. I guess I'll grab it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that, the Harper nods and takes his leave of you.
Those 200 gold?
It was 200 gold pieces, split between
Each
the four of
or-
you.
Yeah,
Oh,
so we each
okay.
get 50.
80.
Does anybody want the potion of healing? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the reward was the 200 gold and one potion of healing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we each get 50. But no, I'm okay with you taking it, Yoko.
Alrighty. Alright, just making sure.
I just need my water.
And you guys didn't even use a single spell slot.
Yeah.
No.
All
We
done.
just rolled a bunch of dice. And
We should roll
played
a
a
bunch of
roll.
reasons.
Once.
All right. So that actually concludes the first part of this adventure. There's going to be 5 parts. Each should only take each is designed to run about an hour long. So we're making good pace. Is Richard back yet? Is anyone paying attention to the Discord?
No, he's not. He's not
Yeah.
in. Then
I think
Nothing.
my cold medicine's kicking in though.
He says he's gonna be there in 10. He's gonna get food.
Um,
But in the meantime, do you guys want to mark all of your oh my oh my god, Kobaj, wing it again. Do you guys want to mark your rewards?
mhm.
So you guys got your gold that you all split amongst each other. One of you has a
Yep.
potion of healing, and also you guys all gain 100 experience points.
Hey.
oh man,
Oh, and I have a fake red